What is up? How's everybody doing? Okay, so definitely Pyro just won the poll, but like I think the last time I checked it was like 3% or something. So it looks like we're going Pyro for sure. By the way, let me know if the music's like too loud or something. I don't know what it's like for you guys. Yeah, so it's definitely gonna be Pyro. I'm happy with that, to be honest. I was gonna be happy with Pyro or Devastator. I really didn't want to do Trickster because I didn't want to run into the issue of not being able to get Utagagi's cowl after like 3 hours of, sorry, not 3, like 300 hours of farming. So yeah, not gonna do that. But yeah, I'm happy with Pyromancer. Of course, I'm gonna have to try, and I get the meta is the Akari set, so that's obviously gonna be the first gate to getting to higher level content. But I might just build something different, and actually, you know, I might even just try to make a bullet build work for Pyro. So who knows? I'll give it a try. But obviously, the plan is now to get to level 30 first. So I'm at level 3 now, so just gonna have to blast through the single player or the story, let me rather put it that way. A large thing for this for me is also about just seeing how quickly in terms of time we can go from like a level 3 fresh little character to something that can do CT15s. So that's really the plan. Anyone else getting gear for the wrong class, legendary specific? Doug, I have not seen that issue. myself, but it is something that's being reported on Reddit and stuff like that, where you see, you know, guys with Trickster getting like Devastator loot and, you know, things like that. So it is unfortunately something that's happening. Yes, Mr. Majestic, we are live. Welcome. I'm just gonna skip cutscenes. I doubt any of you want to see cutscenes. As mentioned, the idea here is just to go from, you know, 3 to 30 as fast as possible. So I'm just gonna leave it on world tier 0 and just basically eat my eat my way through this as fast as possible. Oh, I might actually die. How cool would that be? It's weird though, like if you're used to CT farming the whole time and you play this, it's actually kind of like a nice break that it's not so sweaty. Oh, damn, son, that's a lot of damage. Wait, let me get away from that. Yeah, if you ask me, they should just remove Cannonball from the game. I'm so sick and tired of picking it up. Like, it's just a pain in the ass at this moment. Ooh, melee guys, what's up? Come on. It does feel weird having to not think about keeping my bullets up the whole time. To not have to worry about that. Like, dude, that guy is like plus 50 and hiding behind fucking crates. Okay, enough with them, Lee. I can do it too. Dude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in CT15 that would have been a wipe right there. That was like too much damage. It's just done. Michael, I have to agree. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably the most fun for me in this game is the actual playing the story, right, and leveling the characters from 1 to 30. It's probably the most enjoyable part of the game right now, as opposed to the kind of like super frustration that is CT15 and survivability and, you know, that sort of thing, and, you know, not finding the loot you want to get, and just doing stuff over and over and over, looking for that one piece that eludes you. They really need to I would think it's pretty cool if they could allow, you know, like a store that evolves every week or something, and just puts in like 4 different thanks for the donation, Anonymous. Don't worry, you can put your name there. I won't tell anybody. But yeah, I think they need to put in a kind of like a store, right, that revolves weekly, that allows you to just spend some drop out resources or something like that, and this shit needs to change every week, like 2 weapons and 2 pieces of gear which is unique to your character, and maybe even it should be stuff that you don't have yet. That would be yeah, like Zur, basically, exactly. Even if it is stuff that you have already, put some kind of like you know, like then make it like a random thing that you pick up, because they love randomness in this game so much. Make it like a random thing that you pick up, and then it rolls like a piece of gear, and that gear is kind of like protected against being something that you already have. There's like so much potential and just little things like that, and I don't know how difficult it is for them to code something like that into this particular game. I mean, of course, I don't imagine it has to be very difficult, because you'd imagine that they would build it in a way that would allow for something like that down the line. But I could be talking out of my ass. But yeah, it would just make a lot more sense to me that you would have something like that, because that's going to help your people that have punched in the 200 hours, the 250 hours, the 300 hours. That's going to let them go like, okay, you know what? I just got to keep coming back every week and checking out. Maybe the item comes that I need, and, you know, then we can get it. So that's just my 2 cents. I think it just makes the most sense to do that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So I love how your guy in this game is such a, like, just complete homicidal maniac, just blowing people's brains out all over the place, not giving a shit. Just like a really terrible person, actually. This is the hero of the game. It's pretty funny. Like a sociopath. Sasanda, what's up? I hope I pronounced your name right. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Look, I have to believe that they're not just gonna, and I know that just might be me being naive, because it's not like games like Anthem and stuff like that haven't done it, but I have to believe that they're not gonna just, you know, essentially, I know what the meme is, you know, take the money and run. I have to believe that they're not going to do that. And that means that, you know, once just this, you know, bad streak that they've been getting with, in terms of, you know, just everything not really working out for them, and hopefully that passes, and then after we get, like, you know, more stability with multiplayer, because I mean that's obviously still an issue, and things like that, then they can actually start working, because right up until now they haven't been able to add anything new, because they've just been putting plasters on everything that was broken. So they've just been having to just, why do I have to collect this again? They've just been, you know, fixing stuff, and that's a terrible thing to be, I think, as a developer, to be stuck in this mindset, like you're just constantly bailing water out of the boat. And you're not able to just sit back and, like, enjoy the thing that you've made, and, like, there's not, like, a bunch of people that are trying to burn Reddit down, or, you know, give you death threats over Twitter or whatever. So yeah, so just for anybody that's joined late now, of course the idea here is we had the poll on the channel and said what the next character should be. I feel like I kind of exhausted everything that right now I can get out of the Technomancer. It's a class that I love a lot, and I definitely still play it, obviously, to go farm and things like that. But I think it's time to try something else. So the same approach that I applied to the Technomancer is what I want to do here. So I want to take a Pyro all the way through to 30. Then start kitting it out, put my own little flavor on it if I can. I think the Pyro, I really lucked out here with the poll winning on the Pyro, because my feeling is that I think that the Pyro is the most diverse character of the 4 in terms of how you can play it. I think you can make a bullet build of Pyro that's fully you know, decent. You can obviously do anomaly, you can do like a kind of like a mix between the two. You know, I just think like there's more opportunity for different builds and, you know, trying out funky stuff with a Pyro. So I'm glad with this. I'm glad that Pyro was the one that won the poll, and yeah, hopefully we can do some cool stuff. Yeah, it would be nice if E3 has some additional, you know, day. Although I think it's obviously there's not really a chance of us seeing an expansion or, you know, anything like that. I don't think that's gonna happen at E3. I don't know. It would be weird if it did. My feeling would be if they were already able to announce an expansion or something like that at E3, that would mean to me that that was actually originally part of the game already. They just decided to cut it and then launch. That's what that would mean to me, because it's this entire month, these 40 days that have passed since they brought the game out, have just been them like plugging holes. So I don't know if anybody at that studio, I don't know, it wouldn't make sense to me that anybody there is going like, okay, cool, 6 months from now we're gonna release this expansion and this is the new character we have planned and blah 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 blah. I don't think so. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe I go for a nice rifle, a change of pace. Okay, let's see, what have I got? No shotguns today. Oh, got some stuff I can get here. I was moving some items over so that I would have a surplus of titanium and iron for when I want to level things up. Giving myself a little bit of an advantage. Okay, it's time to go to the solar tower. Matthew, yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna go AP while leveling, just because I'm so used to bullet based, you know, like the Technomancer. So I want to try something different. I want to see if I can go AP all the way. Of course, it's like world tier 1, so that's, you know, that's nothing. I doubt, and I mean, I know I'm saying this now and then something ends up killing me like 30 minutes from now, so let me not jinx it too much, right? But I think it's gonna be easy sailing. So I mean, whether I go AP or not, it wouldn't really make a difference. I just I want to do AP just as a change of pace. Okay, stop with the screen shake. Sleep. I mean, this is what World Tier 1 is like. My healing is based on marking stuff with my abilities, and it's just like, okay, as I'm saying this, I'm just missing shot after shot. But anyway, this is not really hard at all. I mean, it's not supposed to be. It's World Tier 1, so yeah. Ooh, guys, come on. There we go. Baboom. Running out of bullets. That's something that's completely new if you don't play a bullet bolt. Like, I haven't used an ammo box in like 2 weeks. What is up, George? Snoochie Boochies. I'm not even gonna waste my time picking up this shit. They should just make it that when you pick up the collectibles with one character, you don't have to pick it up with the rest. I mean, come on. Doug, I have not maxed out my accolades. I think, what's the max? 30, right? Is it 30? Because I think I'm on 27 or 28 or something like that. I think so. This is bringing back such flashbacks or memories or whatever you want to call it of the demo. Just farmed the shit out of this area. Hey, dude, come on. Whoa, don't snipe me, please. I need to remember to pick up ammo. I'm not doing it because I'm a goof. Sleep. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. Dude, I'm legit out of ammo. I really screwed this up. These guys better... Where's the nearest ammo box? What have I done? Oh my god. I refuse to die here. This is just not gonna... No, no, no. Okay, I got 5 bullets in this thing. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that... Oh my god, I didn't get my Deadpool moment, eh? Oh, I still got pistols. That's okay. That shit's infinite. I forgot. Bye-bye. Dude, that's not how you... Oh. I was gonna say, like, is he in the wall? I'm walking into walls here because I'm reading chat. Special. Yay, bullets. Oh, nice. Tutorial. This is good. I did not know that about interrupts. Always good when they... Ah, this dude. Man, I killed him a lot in the demo. Like, a lot. Did I just hit him with the bomb? Shit. He's not gonna die. Excuse me, sir. Okay, hold on. There you go. There you go. No healing. Oh shit, he's gonna get it off. No! Oh, you ass. Come on, dude. Work with me, yeah. Here we go. That's gonna be a nice big explosion. Ba-bam. I love that. That is like such a cool skill. I dig it. Okay. I did check out the Biomutant character creator, George. It looks awesome. I think the game's gonna be much more like traditional RPG kind of thing. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's weird how much Biomutant has changed since it was originally shown. Or I guess maybe they just, it's the way that they've revealed the game. But yeah, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be cool. Is anybody getting Days Gone on PC when it comes out? I guess it's next week or something. Or is that like not a good question? Because the PC port is coming out like I don't know. So, can somebody tell me the date or something? But I'm pretty sure it's next week. I think so. I have also pre-bought or pre-ordered Biomutant, so I am good to go. Well, snipers, my kryptonite. Dude, just let me get that head crisp. What are you doing? I really just prefer fighting monsters because at least they're all just like funneling and coming towards you. I hate having to run and chase these little assholes down. There you go. Yeah, you. Ba-boom. Doug, I'll probably I had in my mind that if I could get to 15, yeah, level 15 tonight, that'll be good. Or like, so let me put it this way, it's either level 15 or around the 12 o'clock mark, so basically like 3.5 hours from now, something like that. No, 3.5 hours from now. Yeah, something like that. So that's kind of like the benchmark that I'm working with, but I'll see how it goes. Let's see what kind of progress I make. I did prep myself a nice little weapon package for once I hit level 10, which is gonna make it a lot smoother sailing, if I can put it that way, to get through. But yeah, something like 12 o'clock, between level 15, level 20, something like that, whichever comes first. Because I figured it was going to take me, I guess, about 7 to 8, maybe 9 hours to get to 30 and maybe like world tier 15, something like that. Maybe close to world tier 15. Guys, honestly. Okay, awesome. Then we'll keep each other company. I don't know, like Biomutant's kind of like furry and cute in a way, but it's also like hectic with like stuff getting, you know, beheaded and exploded and things like that. So it's cute, but it's kind of like hectic as well. Yeah, so what I was saying about Days Gone is it's obviously like this zombie post-apocalyptic how do we get third person action adventure. Jesus, all these names that you have to use to describe a game. But yeah. And it was a PS4 game, and originally one of the things that kind of did not get it really decently reviewed was the performance was not fantastic on the PS4, especially if you weren't on a Pro. I enjoyed it on I had it on Pro. I played it, you know, all the way through, and I actually I had a lot of fun with it. And then when the PS5 came out, people were saying that the performance is, you know, really good now on the PS5, obviously because it's, you know, got more meat underneath the hood. And I obviously wanted to try that out again. I mean, that and God of War, I guess, is the two games that I want to replay the most once I finally get my hands on a PS5, which at this stage might be fucking 2027 if I play my cards right. Who knows? I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on. But yeah, but now it's coming out on PC, and it's obviously with the same kind of like, I suppose, I mean, I don't really think they made enhancements per se for the PS5 version, but the PC version has a whole bunch of, you know, like additional stuff in it that, you know, because it's PC. So it might be cool. I hope it's not a shitty port. I haven't pre-ordered it or anything like that. I'm just gonna let people try that out and then let me know what it's like, and then I'll take the plunge. But yeah. Alvaro, you are asking if I'm doing firepower, pyro, anomaly. For all the way to 30, I'm gonna probably do anomaly, just because it's something different. Once I get to 30 and I start pushing CTs, I'm gonna do whatever I get gear for. The objective is to eventually end up with a very decent AP build, but that's of course dependent on a Akari set and this and that. So I might get lucky with the drops and get that pretty fast, or I might not, which means I'll need to make some kind of like a hybrid firepower, whatever, something build, just to push higher CTs and you know, get more legendaries. So yeah, that's I guess the long answer to the question. So the idea is to end up at AP, but I might just as a stopgap need to do firepower just to get more drops, things like that. Thanks, James. I appreciate the compliment. You are welcome, Alvaro. My pleasure. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is hot as a MF in this room. With the lights on and stuff, we're like going into summer here now, and I really need to work on ventilation for this room or something like that. It is just stupid hot. I might need to just douse myself in water or something. I don't know. Okay, first skill point. So if I'm going AP, then that's obviously the bottom tree, right? Because if you go Ashbreaker, that's mostly doubles weapon leech, increases damage. George, I'm in Copenhagen, in Denmark. Assault. Yeah, so I'm guessing AP is down here, right? So this is increases your skill damage by 8% when used against. Yeah. So this is AP. Asking a stupid question. That's it. Okay. What is next? Oh yeah, gotta go to get the debriefing done. Yeah, Racer, I agree. I have to work on getting the timing just right yet, because but it's exactly like you say with the cutscenes and stuff. You can definitely use that to sort of catch up with chat a bit, and I definitely need to start doing that. My thing right now is I'm like looking, and then I'm like, ah shit, I just ran into a wall. But anyway, I'll get it. It'll come. Yeah, Doug, I do have a portable AC. I have two problems though. It maybe I just have like a shitty one, but it first of all, it's not really quiet. That's the first problem I have with it. It's not too bad. Like I can mess with my sound settings and stuff to like get it to not pick up. But oh shit, I didn't pick up the other quest. But the other issue is it just uses a shitload of power, like a lot. Yeah, that's not a bad idea on the Guinness 2.0. I think that's not a bad idea. Hello, Olivia. Thanks, Waylander. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad I'm doing something that you find entertaining. So, appreciate it. Okay, Jacob, let us leave. So city, here I come. Did I? Oh, sorry, I'm a doofus. I could have still done the historian quest quickly, because those are going to get me a lot more XP. So I'm just going to do them. I'm going to do the hunts. I'm going to do the historian, the monster hunts, everything like that as I go. I'm not just going to shoot straight through the story, because it's just going to let me hit 30 quicker. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna try and run anomaly all the way to 30, just because it's different and I want like a different flavor, just not firepower. But it all depends on, obviously I'm trying to go as fast as possible. So if the stuff that I end up getting dropping around 15, 20 around there, that it's just quicker for me to go firepower and maybe make like a bullet bolt to get there quicker, then that's what I'm going to do. But the idea for the end is obviously to build something with AP, because it's just nice to have that offset, me already having a firepower build with the techno. So yeah, that's basically the plan in a nutshell. But I did, like I said, I did prep myself a little care package with a weapon or two, which I'm going to try out at level 10 once I hit level 10, which the idea is just to make that also just the level up, make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to see which one I end up using. And yeah, like I said, the idea is just to chew through 1 to 30 as fast as possible, because we want to get to the meat. And why am I permanently on fire? To get to CTs as soon as possible. If I can do it in 7 hours, I'll be really happy if I can get ready to go on CTs. It's weird that, and I mean, your opinion might differ, but I just find like assault rifles, whether you're using the normal version or the burst fire version, the tactical, it's just by far the most efficient gun in this game. Like double guns are cool, but they, you know, inaccurate as hell over distance. Jeez, dude, I need you to calm down. And then LMGs are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy them. I don't really like sniper rifles in this game. I like these one-shot rifles, they're okay, but I don't like sniper rifles. I think I've used the submachine gun for a grand total of 10 minutes. And the shotguns are okay, but I mean, of course, they require a specific playstyle, right? So they're playstyle limited. So it's just, ARs are just this like one, you know, size fits all, one solution to everything. So yeah, it's weird. Like, I kind of don't see the point of a lot of the other weapons. So RJ, for real, sorry I missed your comment. Just got your 11th follow on Twitter. Thanks. I'm assuming that was you. I actually need to just use my Twitter more, but I'm getting into the swing of all these social platforms and stuff like that. So definitely. Yeah, definitely the Waylander. Once you at least have one character that's farming endgame, then your, you know, subsequent playthroughs with other characters are just like so much easier, because yeah, you can, I mean, I'm not gonna do that with this character. I'm just gonna take the weapon. I'm not gonna go across to my Technomancer and, you know, bring level 3 mods in on gear and everything. It's not worth the hassle. But I don't think you need it per se to go from 1 to 30. It might make it a little bit quicker, but you know, but it definitely makes it easier if having like an end game character. Let me just see. The skill can be activated one more time. Right, the wave is cool for now. I mean, eventually I have to unlock everything, but I'd like to have 2 heat waves now. That'll be sexy. Dude, I haven't even been... Look at all this shit I've been picking up. I haven't even looked. Bye-bye. I forgot all this gray shit that you get. It's just terrible. My character's gonna end up looking like a circus clown on the way to 30. That's the other thing that I'd like in this, is like a transmog, honestly. Make it so cool. I might go... Yeah, just take that. The rest of this is all icky. What mod does this have on? Killing shots increase weapon leads. I guess that's okay. At the moment right now, my schedule for streaming, well, this week it's gonna be tonight, and then it's gonna be Thursday. I think the sweet spot for me now in terms of just schedule and everything is probably gonna end up being something like 3 times a week. This week is only 2, but I think the sweet spot for me is getting, you know, to something like you know, 3 days of a week, like equally spaced out or something like that. But we'll definitely see how it goes. I don't want to necessarily have that the streaming And I mean, understand me that I understand that the two things are different, right? Content creation and streaming, I mean, they're vastly different. And a lot of the times, the stuff that you do while you stream, you can actually end up using for your content. Yeah, sure, gotcha. But they both still take a lot of time. So I don't want to necessarily have the streaming take away too much from the channel and the videos that I'm going to produce, because that's also something that I really, really enjoy. But yeah, at the moment right now, the sweet spot is probably going to be 3 times. I did not want a fucking sniper rifle 3 times a week. I should probably just take like an SMG now and just run up to everything and murder it, because it's not like... And I keep potentially getting myself into shit here, because I keep going, it's not like I'm gonna die, and then just watch me get... Oh, what'll be the death of me is running out of bullets. 100%. I can see it just happening, because I keep forgetting to get bullets because I'm used to playing stupid techno. Ooh, this slows. Nice. That's if you hit. Nice one. Go away. Dude, I might need to go for like shooting classes or something. Marksman training. Just, you'd think with all the practice I have in sniping in Call of Duty, it would make a difference, right? Oh, dude, I'm just really embarrassing myself now. I just need to get normal bullets so I can stop this charade. Yeah, -0. Some of them could be. You are absolutely right. But I'll be straight with you. I have farmed so much stuff. Like, I'm not really... I have enough level, you know, like 90+ guns for 6 characters. I don't really have anything that I'm looking for, and I just... yeah, I didn't want to sit here and make you guys watch me look at spreadsheets and shit and like try and figure out if I should keep something or whatever. So I was just gonna wing it. If I end up throwing away like a guard roll blue, you know, so be it. That's the luck of the draw. Okay, I might actually just quickly... Oh no, but now it's going to do the thing where it goes like you can't run back because you're endangering your team. Because I wanted to go back for bullets. This is... You know what? You're just going to have to get set on fire and just do it the old-fashioned way. Has anybody actually done... And I know people have tried it, but I mean, has anybody actually made a pistol build work? Like taking like a legendary pistol or something like that with some, you know, strings of Gauss or something like that on or whatever, and actually made it work. I know that obviously you have the build where you have moaning winds on all 3 of your weapons and you just rotate through them and reload everything, but I mean that doesn't really count for a pistol build. Just wondering if somebody's done that. It would be pretty funny if I did a CT-15 with a rusty rifle, and I might down the line just look for something and do that. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, Strings of Gauss and Storm Whip is legit. I have it on a couple of guns just for shits and giggles. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna do my best to do that for you, RJ. I'm gonna try and get you that 3-piece. Oh wait, bullets. Oh, Buzz Lightyear made one. I'll definitely go check that out. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate it. You know what else would be really cool? If you already have like 1 or 2 characters at, and now I know I'm just asking for like ridiculous stuff, but if you already have a bunch of characters at end game or 1 or whatever, that you could essentially, I don't know, just like unlock something that gives an XP boost to your other characters. But I suppose, you know, giving your other characters, you know, level 3 mods and things like that is essentially, I mean, it accomplishes what an XP boost would do, because it just makes everything so super easy to steamroll. But yeah, that would be, because right now how the game works, right, is whether you are pushing world tiers up as you go along, or you just keep it on world tier 1 and go all the way through, by the time you get near the end of the game is when you hit 30. It's just how it works. I've done it a whole bunch of times now, and unless I'm just consistently doing the same thing, which I'm not, it just ends up working out that way. That round about the final boss, or just before it, or just after killing him, you basically hit 30. Oh dude, that's a captain. Anomaly blades, my nemesis. This shit has killed me more than I'd like to admit. Yeah, I tend to agree about the whole sidearms thing. It's weird. My first legendary I ever got when I was doing the captain farm back in the demo was pistols, and I was like, holy shit, so pistols are a thing? Like, pistols are gonna be awesome? And like, no, they're not. How many times? Okay, that guy died because me and him were playing, you know, Ring Around the Rosie up and down those stairs like several times. Oh, he calls the pistol build the John Wick. That makes sense. Is he using dual pistols or like revolver or I mean, I suppose I could just go check the build out, but I'm curious now. Yes, I agree. Flying enemies in this game are just really shit. Hi Martin, welcome to the channel. Happy to have you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, my dude. I have to say, one thing I like in this game is the fact that mobs can damage each other. Like, you know, those grenades can set other mobs, that, you know, their own guys on fire. I really dig that. It's one of the things that I enjoyed about the game as I was leveling up, that you were able to basically create these like areas where, like that dude over there, that breacher, if I could have killed him before, then he would have dropped his grenade and then those guys will run through. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Maybe I can do it here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some clients. Come on. But now he's not gonna run through it, is he? There we go. Set him on fire. Let's go. Oh, shame. Dude, that guy got slowed and everything. He got the whole... Oh, I was like, someone's waving an axe in my face. Life is good. Guess who's out of bullets? This is gonna become a meme, isn't it? Dude. How are you missing those? I'm literally just running through fire. Like, if this was World of Warcraft, I'd get kicked from the raid like instantly. Level 7. 3 more and then we can get the care package. I think you will like what I've prepared. I've got 2 ARs with different sets of mods on that I want to test with this and see which one is cuter. That would be pretty sweet if you could put your like a melee weapon, like a sword or something like that, instead of sidearms, and have it actually be cool. That would be... I dig it. I would not say no. I still the flying mobs I don't like because of the way how, I don't know, like once they start like diving down on you or something like that, there's not really a lot that you can do about that, you know, unless you freeze them or something like that. But you know, once they start an animation, they tend to... Did I not get ammo? They tend to hit you regardless. So that's the reason why I don't like the flying stuff. I don't mind hordes of stuff running at you, because I dig that about this game, is like having a lot of stuff come at you and you have to like shoot and you like reload and then hit stuff with skills. I like the kind of like the pressure that comes from that, but I don't like the Strixes especially are just terrible, because their power is just something else. So, like, it's, you know, it's deceptive how much damage you can take from them, because they'll just end up, you know, they'll dive into you, and then basically you rolling away from that dive, they end up doing that spin where they shoot all of the orbs around them, and that, you can end up killing you, like really, like right there on the spot. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I just killed that wall for sure. I'm 100%. That wall is not going to be getting up anytime soon. Is everybody upstairs? Oh, there you go. That's what you get for being a sniper. You're gonna explode. Thanks for that, my dude. Let me return the favor. Get up. Okay, you're not gonna get up, are you? Come on. This is so frustrating. This shit. Oh, I thought there was one more. Welcome to hell, bitch. Is it just... No, just a piece of intel. Where are you? Also, this whole mechanic where you have to, you know, kill the last guy to pick up the door key so that you can open the door. It's like, did I not get it? Wow. The hits keep on coming in. So, oh, it fell at the top. I thought it was on the stairs there. Did I now get it? Right. Yeah, you get like a, like with the melee weapons, you get like a big battle, like an axe or a sword or fucking nunchucks. I don't care, anything. Yeah, yeah, but auto loot picks up the keys, but how would auto loot engage if you don't leave the area? So I don't know. Oh, you can auto loot the key? Sorry, then teach me your ways, oh sensei. There's a captain back there, isn't it? Oh, nice. Anomaly barrage. I am proud of you. Take this. Dude, you are one tough hombre. There you go. Dude, are these guys all gonna come running out here? Because that'll be just delicious. This is why I like the pyro. This shit. Just murdering like 50 dudes standing on top of each other. It's just... love it. I mean, I think the Devastator can obviously do that as well. But yeah, it's a nice difference from the Techno. This next area here is quite good with the XP if I remember correctly. Because you get all those Perforo running at you. Yeah, I have to say I'm quite fond of my Techno Mancer as well. It's treated me very well, and that's primarily what I've been able to accomplish all of my farming and stuff with. So I dig it, but the plan has always been to, you know, do all four. I mean, it's one thing, you know, watching people play high level content with the other ones than, you know, doing it yourself. So obviously the idea is to experience all four. Because I mean, I think eventually I'd like to make like a kind of like a grading thing, which is of course subjective to me, but or is it objective? Objective? I don't know. Help me out. But which character I think is the funnest to play, which character I think is the easiest to play, which character I think is the most powerful overall. If you spend the same amount of time on it, on all four, which one do you end up with being just, you know, the most OP with? My feeling is that's probably going to be Devastator, just by the way. Is my gut feel. Because I just, the stuff that I've seen Devastators do, it might be Trickster as well, but the stuff that I've seen Devastators do when they have everything that they need is like disgusting. And I mean, in a good way. It's so good to slaughter you little bastards. Does that not go downstairs? Why, dude? Why do you do this to me? There we go. That was a good chunk of change right there. Reduce my cooldown on explosive skills, which is primarily what I'm using, right? I'm using heat waves, feed the flames, and thermal bomb. This is, I mean, I think that's decent. I don't think it really matters at this point what I end up putting the skills into. Yeah, I think I definitely get that feeling as well. The pyro doesn't necessarily feel like uber powerful at the beginning, but I think pyros are just ridiculous. Oh hi, venomous Perforo. Like this kind of, oh, this, you know, like stuff coming at you down like a lane is basically Technomancer food. And I know the other characters all, you know, obviously deal with it as well, but this is just, you know, you plop your turrets down, you just stand back here and you just wail at stuff as they come running past your turrets. It's just, it's easy peasy. But I mean, it's not like I'm not doing that now with the Pyromancer, so, but yeah. There we go. Look at them running like a pack of gazelles. How majestic. Isn't there one supposed to be coming, jumping down over the bridge now? Hello? Damn, that reload takes a while. Yeah, it's true. I am playing this Pyro. I was actually thinking that just now. I'm definitely leaning more towards just killing stuff with the weapons than using abilities, and I have to say that's obviously because of me being used to playing. So it's like a mindset of you know, playing that you have to kind of. Thanks for that helpful advice there. Healing removes toxic status. It's like a mindset that you have to go like, remember, bro, you got, you know, abilities to use, just use them. So yeah. Oh, thanks. Barrels. They're like the third most dangerous enemy in the game for sure. Excuse my water bottle that I have here, but this is like the biggest water container that I have in the house, so. Taz Royale, I made a new character because eventually I want to do all 4 with the same level of detail that I did the Technomancer. So that's, I guess, the main reason. And I put a poll up and basically just let everybody decide the next one to play, and I'm glad that we ended up with the Pyro because it's supposedly a different playstyle, although I'm still playing it like a Techno, but I'm working on it. Yeah, I need to get into, and I'm gonna actively make it a point now of engaging abilities. Thanks for the ammo call out there, I appreciate it. I actually also think that I'm gonna swap out that second ability that I have there. I suppose the other one is better right now. I forget the names. I'll look now. Ooh, there's a nice... Is that the... Okay, it actually travels down in certain cases. Because just now I was doing that and it was actually going over their heads if they were below me. I'm not particularly building into anything right now because I think at this level you're not really, you know, picking firepower over anomaly, but in terms of my skills, I've been putting them into anomaly. But I'm using the stuff a little bit. I'm building bottom tree, which is anomaly, right? Evening, Agent Slink. Ooh. Get bent. Martin, I am going to be doing other games as well. I mean, I was playing Resident Evil the entire weekend basically, so I just didn't stream it, and I haven't made any, you know, like videos about it, because yeah, you know, like, this is how you get the shotgun, you know. I wasn't gonna do anything for that. But the next game that I'll probably focus in terms of producing videos and stuff for will probably be Biomutant. It might be a couple of things for Days Gone as well, because I you know, still have the memory from playing it on PlayStation, so I might do that. But yeah. Michael, I have not got any tier 3 mods on just yet. Once I get to level 10, I've prepped 2 guns that I'm going to try out. Those have tier 3 mods on. That's really the only I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it with gear, you know, with armor pieces and stuff like that. I'm just going to try and push through without doing that. Angel, I guess the question is about Days Gone. Did I like it? I did like it. I'm assuming that's what the question is about, but yeah, I did like it. It was a bit, how can I say, like, the performance wasn't great. Like, I played it on a PS Pro, so it was okay, but it still had some issues and so on. But once you got into the flow of it, and the late game, if I can put it that way, with Days Gone, was a lot of fun. Once you got some decent weapons and things like that. So I think it'll be fun to replay it on PC, and obviously with some of the new features that they have and so on, I think it'll be cool. I mean, my plan was actually to replay it on PS5, but those are impossible to get hold of right now, so what are you gonna do?
It's never been open, so the electronics inside have been safe from the goddamn anomaly.
So, what does it connect to?
Yeah, Biomutant does look cool. I really enjoy just how the game has, you know, developed, and especially the last couple of weeks, the stuff that they've showed, like the character creator and things like that, really looks good. So I'm excited for it. I don't know if I can play Mass Effect again, like the trilogy and stuff. I fondly remember it, obviously, but I think, like most people, I have a problem with Mass Effect 3. I mean, that's obviously something that a lot of people have complained about, so I don't think I need to explain that per se. But yeah, I just don't know if I wanna. I'm okay with the memories that I have of it, especially of Mass Effect 2, which I really loved. It was really good. So I'll just let those memories be basically, you know, how I remember it, and that's it. I'll just keep it in memory. Let me quickly do these 2 side missions. Both of them are the Endless Dark. I come in here at the top, and then I go down in the old man's hut. Basically, I think I spawn at the top, and then how does it work again? I forget. I think it's here, and then, yeah, then you just go around. Yeah. Thanks, William. I'll definitely do that. I must have like I must have maybe 4 or 5 big sites here in you know, the Scandinavian countries. Like, I have alerts set up for them to, you know, alert me when a PS5 becomes available. So it's gonna happen sometime, right? I'm just hoping it comes through. But yeah. -0. I'm actually pissed that I don't know the answer to that question, but no, I don't think Biomutant has multiplayer. I don't think it has it at all. I think it's, you know, predominantly a single player experience, or only a single player experience. Let me put it that way. The remake is just, yeah, it's basically like a graphical update. But it has some other stuff as well, but it's not, there's no additional content, let's put it that way. It's all just about basically upgrades. Nothing new. How many guys? Are they all up here? Okay. You are all destined for nuclear meltdown. I have to change out my second skill. I don't like it. I think I can rather use the one which does fire damage, a little bit of fire damage to everything. I think that'll be... Oh, hello. Let me just gather up these fools. That was a complete and utter miss. Ooh, he's gonna come running, isn't he? Go. There are a whole bunch of new dudes just spawn. Dude, that guy just got annihilated. I've had just about enough out of you, Captain Diesel. Oh, you have two friends, do you? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when the whole PS5 thing is gonna get sorted out. Because I really wanna play Returnal like badly. That's really my kind of jam. These games, you know, I like stuff that you know, farm a lot on and, you know, replay and things like that. That's kind of like the thing for me. So I really want to play Returnal, so that's definitely a reason for me to get a PS5. But it's not too bad. I'm not like freaking out about it or anything. You know, I'll get it when the time's right. You know, when I can get one. Hi, Jason McLean. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, thanks Ben Lynch for that update on the damage mitigation. Yeah, it's also have you all been keeping track of the community manager thread and, you know, how that went with, you know, them basically saying that they're kind of damned if they do, damned if they don't. So that's why you're not hearing a lot from them or the community managers or basically, you know, PCF in general. So I guess the sentiment right now is that they feel like they can't do right with the community no matter what. So that's obviously making them, I guess, you know, engage the community less. So yeah, I don't know if we'll see. I don't know if we'll see a patch this week. And I beg that we don't see it on Friday. So if we do see a patch, please, Jesus, don't put it on Friday. It's again a long weekend here in, I mean, I think that's most of Europe, as Thursday is a public holiday. And then, so yeah, it's gonna be It's gonna be a shit one if they release it on Friday again and like balk the game, and then you have like a problem. I don't want to use Feed the Flames. Ooh, Volcanic Rounds is available now, but let me just, yeah, let me use Overheat. This, so all enemies are large area and interrupts their skills. Enemies afflicted with burn. So if I put stuff on fire with Heat Wave, then overheat them, and then use Thermal Bomb, that's kind of like the combo, right? Or is it? Yeah, it's Heat Wave, Overheat, Thermal Bomb, I guess. Okay, so that's what we'll do. What do I have new in terms of... Ooh. Got some stuff here I can put on. Yeah, I actually don't even want to watch guys play Returnal, because all it does is it just makes me want to play it like really badly. So I'm just blissfully you know, ignorant at the moment, that I'm just avoiding, you know, watching any streams with that or something like that, because I just don't want to have it rubbed in my face. Should I do that? Yeah, I mean, I suppose it has more armor, but it's missing the 18 max life. Whatever. So we have a automatic shotgun. No thank you. This is a standard rifle at one. Oh, two of them. So let's do that. I mean, I guess just for the sake of having the highest damage weapon in my loadout. Yeah, my point negative has been the whole time that they basically nerfed stuff in the first week after the game came out, and they nerfed things. And I know I'm not saying anything new, but just this is my mindset with this, is they nerfed stuff one week after the game came out, and you still had people that hadn't played the game for that entire week. So they were watching other guys going like, oh my fuck, have you seen these bullet pulls? They're so much fun. This is like crazy shit. And then 4 days later, when they get into the game, they realize like, oh wait, it's been patched. It's gone now. So it's just strange, right? I mean, yeah. That was like a priority for them to address. This is weird. You're saying thermal, heat wave, overheat. So I go thermal, then heat wave, then overheat. Okay, so I'm just gonna, because I'm a visual guy, so thermal, heat wave, overheat. Gotcha. Thank you for that. Appreciate it, William. The thermal, heat wave, overheat. Good. You know what is weird for me, Ben Lynch, about you're saying there's no ETA on the patch, right? You know what's weird for me is that they themselves as a studio have come and given these weird, like, yeah, take all your armor off, log out, log back in, switch your character, put the armor back on, spin 3 times in your chair, say a Hail Mary, and then suddenly the bug is gone. That's so weird for me. Like, how are you? It's such a, like, don't you guys find that strange that they're basically like telling like all this like weird stuff that you have to do to get the bug to be turned off? So how does that really work? Like, how are you? How do you know like that solves the problem? Like, okay, log out, log in, see if your screen flashes red. If it flashes red, the bug's active. If it doesn't flash red, like, if that's really the way that this game is built, like that it's so finicky, so weird that you have to do weird shit like that to get like a bug to fall off, or to, you know, get like an effect to go off, then yeah, it's just strange. I find it really strange, the whole thing. It's almost as if they themselves don't know what the problem is, so they're doing like this, you know, like they're just kind of grasping at straws, going like, yeah, that sounds like it might work. You know, this one guy on Reddit said it works. Give it a try. That shit might work. So yeah, I did get the ammo. Don't worry about it. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Yes, Yaquib, that it's witchcraft. Exactly. It's basically it's like, what do you call it, smoke. They just basically going like, yeah, that sounds like it works, you know, say the alphabet backwards. That'll make the bug disappear. I have literally tried that log out, log in bullshit like so many times. It makes no difference. So either I'm doing it wrong, or it's literally people imagining it. And I don't blame people for imagining it, because the point is this one hit stuff it doesn't happen all the time. Like sometimes with my techno I can literally stand and I can tank a broodmother, and other times the broodmother will literally be on a platform below me and just one shot me. I've got full life, my armor's just procced, everything like that, and it's because, you know, the broodmother either shoots up one of those blue flames or something like that and then hits you through the floor or whatever. Like, it's so I understand that people are looking at stuff like this and then going like, wait a minute, I feel tankier now. What did I do that's different? Oh wait, I drank water before I started playing. It must be the fucking water. So yeah, it's strange. Oh. Dude, you need to calm down, Alpha Perforo, sir. I definitely agree with you, Doug. I think that should have been done. And by no way am I advocating that people should work on weekends. I have a day job as well, as I'm sure all of you do, and nobody wants to work on a weekend unless you have to, right? Your free time is your free time. And I know that these guys have probably had crunch on them and all kinds of shit. And I'm not saying that these guys should work over weekends so that I can play a fucking game that they made. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, if you release a patch on Friday and basically this patch fucks up everything, so it creates more problems than it solves. Why are you not rolling that patch back on your earliest convenience, which is the Monday or the Tuesday or whatever? Why are you not? Like what possible reason could you have to just go like, you know what, we're just gonna brute force this shit. They're gonna have to get used to it at some point. So yeah, it's just strange to me. It's a very weird, because I've always said that PCF seems to be an incredibly intuitive studio, and that's the feeling that I got with the demo, you know, and how their feedback was just so good, and they were so communicative and everything. And I just had, like, I even said it in that one video that I made, is that's one of the things that you know, gives me hope, is that you have this studio that pivots so very quickly and is able to recognize a mistake and correct it and make patches for it and everything. But they just, for some reason, do not want to walk those patches back, though. That's just it. They you know, they're just like, this is the world we live in now, and fucking so be it. Steve, thanks. I appreciate the compliment, man. Thanks for watching. Cheers, my man. I appreciate it. And Higher Nation, you as well. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I think the brood mothers, that blue fire attack, that shit kills you a lot. That needs to burn higher, because it doesn't burn very high off the ground, so it's very easy for you to not see it. And sometimes it just doesn't show at all, and that stuff is fucking lethal. Like, I've died to that probably the most in the game, for sure, 100%. Perfect offer, thanks. What's up? Warden Majan. By the way, as I plow through your names and I say them wrong, just give me the benefit of the doubt. I'm not doing it on purpose. Thanks for the compliment, and I'm glad that you enjoyed the guides. I'm glad that they're helping someone. It helps. Draken Drek. I'm playing at World Tier 1 because the XP that you get at World Tier 1 versus if you're actually going up in the World Tiers as you're trying to get to 30 is almost the same. Basically, from each World Tier you go up, there's a 4 to 7% increase in XP that you get, which is not really worth the difficulty that you're going to face, you know, because you don't have optimized gear and everything like that. And you kind of like hit a wall around World Tier 7, 8, 9. I would say 9 and 10 is where it starts getting really hard. So the most optimum way to kind of play is just to go World Tier 1 all the way to 30, and then either go to World Tier 15 if you want those additional legendaries, or just immediately start diving into expeditions. That's basically the reason why. You're welcome. I'm just gonna take that just so I can get the mod, even if it's not. There we go. No, thank you. That is just. Oh, a whole bunch of SMGs. Cute. I should be close to... Ooh, one more level, then I can get the weapons out of my stash. Exciting. Oh, that pale ale sounds legit, William. I'm envious. Ratty Roach, I hear you, right? If it's worth the effort of pushing to World Tier 15 just for those additional 4 legendaries. But I'm gonna tell you this, and again, don't quote me on this, and don't go try and do this and then go, you lied. I didn't get this. But the first time I got to World Tier 15 is when I got what's his name, the helm that gives you sharp eye, which is something that I desperately needed. And my first death shield I also got with my second character that I went to World Tier 15, which was my trickster. I got the death shield as my level 14 upgrade. So I know that doesn't matter because it's not going to be the same for everybody, but that shit's just treated me so well that I'm just going to keep on doing it. Cheers, William. Enjoy it. Don't worry about it. Any tips now to get the birds to land? So yeah, you just got to hit him. I just... Whenever you see him, and you just got to land consistent damage on them, and that's going to force them down to the ground. So just put a couple of shots into them. I feel like if you can do between 5 to 10% of their life bar, then it generally gets them to, like, fall flat. You are right. Warden Majan, I am still kind of playing this very much like a techno, but I'm working on it. My concern is these 2 guns that I'm going to take out of my inventory now at level 10 is probably going to make me shoot with guns even more. So that's of course a problem. I need to get used to the whole, like, using the space magic for sure. But I'll get there. It's just I just have to keep reminding myself. I mean, yeah, I just shoot these things as they come around, and then when they get close, then I can pop them. Yeah. It's just I just have to get used to it. That's all. Now, there's going to be some birds up ahead now, if I remember correctly. Can't wait. Fuck me. Howdy, James. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. That is like really like the worst glare ever. Steve, did the patch affect CT difficulty scaling? I ran CT10 solo, no problem, but CT11 I get stomped on. I think it's still the issue with the damage scaling, right? From the patch, which was a couple of what was it, last Friday? The Friday before? Yeah, Friday before last Friday. So I think that's still just this issue with, you know, damage mitigation and, you know, damage in general just being like super high. So I think that's still the issue. You can stick that dive where the sun don't shine. Jeremy, I've heard that from many people that the shooting is obviously a bit of a headache on the consoles. And that's at least my experience as well from watching other streamers play. It does seem like it. Oh, hi, Spider. It does seem like it. So yeah, I think PC players have a bit of an easier time when it comes to aiming, especially trying to land far away shots. These guys like dancing. It looked like they were dancing. Negative. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a fair point, right? Because World Tier 1 is so easy. You kind of, I mean, the easiest thing is just to shoot the stuff in the face, right? Because you're just trying to like blast your way through. So, but I think where I'm gonna see the difference, right, is because I am gonna push to World Tier 15 because I want those legendaries, because maybe that's gonna give me some of the pieces that I need for so I think that's when maybe I'll start seeing it, because already there you're gonna start having to play to the strengths of the character, right? So yeah. Time to pick up ammo. See, I'm starting to remember, right? There's a historian question right there. Afternoon or evening, Doovie. Thanks for joining. So I think I'm gonna get level 10 now, basically, from doing this quest. And I'm quickly gonna jump back and go to my stash and get the weapon for the boss, because that's gonna make the boss, I mean, I don't think the boss is gonna be hard either way, but that's just gonna make the boss like get stomped on. Oh, that's some decent damage. I dig it. Anomaly blades. My only weakness, bullets. Don't get off the heel. I should have just interrupted him, I guess. Anomaly blades. There we go, level 10. It's gun time. Exotic, I could definitely do that. But what I also wanted to do is I just wanted to kind of, I don't know if document's the right word, but I wanted to see how long it would take me to just power my way through so that I could essentially make a video after this and say, okay, cool, for me to go from level 3 to level 30 with CT15 done and dusted and on farm took me 13 hours. So of course, if I have someone just power me through that, then it's kind of going to skew the results for that. Where's the fucking stash? Okay, here we go. Okay, none of these matter, but anyway. Oh, no. I'll wear that. I'll wear that. Then you just probably need to optimize. Recoil is definitely strange in this game, yeah, especially on double guns. It's like irritating as hell. But bam. Okay, so let me show you the two guns that I prepped for this. So we have this and this. So we have one with Fortress and Anomaly Enhancement on, which I just wanted to see how much that stacks, which is going to be obviously not like a lot now. Especially Fortress is going to be kind of shitty now because I don't have a lot of armor. Like I have almost nothing. And then the other one is Embalmer's Rage with Brain Eater, which is going to mean that I never have to reload. And then I could potentially make a bullet build with this because that's going to just make it stinky. Well, not never have to reload, but you can go a long time without having to reload. So which one of these two should I use? Let me know. So Aiden, yeah, you want the Fortress and the what's his name? Blah 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 blah. The Anomaly Enhancement. I am getting. I feel like you all are split. On this decision. Let me explain how I'm thinking about this. I do know that I'm constantly running out of bullets, but I don't want to do something now that makes me lean on that crutch again, and that I don't get used to the whole thing of respecting ammo economy and using my abilities more. So for me, the Fortress Anomaly Enhancement makes more sense because it's gonna force me down the line of learning that I have to use my skills, I have to use AP, and that I should favor that. So that's what I think. I think so. That's where my head's at right now. So let me. Okay, but I mean, I'll carry both on me. Okay, yeah, that is water I'm having because I'm going for longevity and not crashing. So okay, cool. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, force out of the comfort zone. I like that. Okay, let me go step on this spider's head. Yeah, Ivo Dam, I'm just doing that. Cheers, Ben. Thanks for watching. I'm only putting those both in there now because I have, I don't have anything better right now, and they're both at level 10. It doesn't really matter. I'll only be using the one weapon, so yeah. I am glad that you use that sheet every day. It makes me... Did I take the right? I did, right? I'm glad that you use it every day, Michael. It means that it's something useful. So I'm happy about that. It is hot as a motherfucker. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for the fortress to be decent though, because to get the full benefit of the 43%, right, you have to have around 35k of armor, which is, I'm probably only gonna get to that like in the mid 20s, I would say. But I mean, there'll be some effect for sure. Steve, I have not been checking the merchants. I will start doing that when I'm, let's say, I'd say from about level 15 onwards, just to start seeing if I can get some mods that I'm looking for, you know, or something like that. But right now I'm not stressing about it too much. I'm mostly just going for time here, trying to get to 30 as fast as possible. This boss doesn't give a legendary, right? It's only the next boss. Yeah, Exotic, that's a good point. I can put armor absorber on, and that's gonna get me to the required amount for fortress to be more effective for sure. That's a good point. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, the first time I got to this boss, I was at world tier 8 or something like that, if I remember correctly, and he kicked my ass. So I feel your pain. I really did not like that spider the first time. Hey, bone shrapnel, old favorite. Maybe this is just a standard rifle. Yeah, let me just get bone shrapnel for my little dude. Okay, what have we got here? So I've got Ember Shield on here right now. This is thermal bomb increase. Yes, I do want the radius to increase. Yeah, I was playing the boss like I was just trying to like force my way through it, right? So see. So see, you can already see the effect that Fortress has here. So this is at 406 firepower, and then when I switch to the Fortress it goes to 513, which is kind of like a lot-ish at this level. So yeah, it's already quite sexy. What do I have to do here now? Go do divine intervention first. Solid Snake, if I can weigh in on that question, I would rate this game right now a 6 out of 10. And I'll tell you that it was an 8 when I started playing it, and I'll explain why. When I started playing it, of course, oh, that's a nice graphical glitch there. I didn't know what the studio's strategy was going to be with how they were going to apply patches and you know, just the kind of the decisions that they were going to make. And I didn't know the weird things that would happen in the first 40 days of this game. That means that down the line my 6 can go to a 10 again. Or sorry, not a 10. Oops, that's not gonna happen. But it can definitely go to an 8 again. But there's gonna be some things that they need to stop doing. They need to, I think they need to kind of back away from the nerfs right now. Although there haven't been any real nerfs like recently, or not that bad, but their mindset should now be on making the co-op experience as stable as possible. They should be focusing on fucking up these people that boot people from games before they, from expeditions before they get the loot, and you know, these kinds of things. That should be their focus now. They should get the game stable before they start worrying if fire is doing too much damage, or if bullets are doing too much damage, or you know, whatever. That's the thing. And if they do that, and then we get a little bit of more content and things like that and whatever, I'm not even too worried about more content right now. I just want the shit to work, right? But if we get that, then we can get back to being an 8 again, definitely. But right now, I have a hard time recommending the game to people because there's a certain frustration in this game right now, and you kind of like hit a wall in some cases. And if you're not someone that's willing to, you know, put in the mandatory, it seems like 250 hours or something like that to start getting, you know, unless you get really lucky with drops, right? But to get to a point where you have something that you can comfortably farm the end game with, I think that the game is just like super frustrating right now for a lot of people. And that's also just the feedback that I get from people that I know that aren't putting in, you know, 6 hours every day in the game, and they're just playing it like you kind of play any other game, and they're just going like, dude, this game doesn't respect my time. Like, so yeah, it's a bit frustrating. So I know that that's like a super long answer to your question, and I know I'm just kind of riffing here right now, but that's where I'm at right now with this game. It's if I was to summarize it in a sentence, I'll say it like this: this game has so much potential, but it's just not there right now. I said that earlier when somebody else had made a comment and said that they leveled all, you know, 4 of their characters up. And I'll tell you right now, the 1 to 30 and playing the game and discovering all the different skills and, you know, having fun with abilities, and I mean the story isn't like, you know, groundbreaking or anything like that, but it's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed my first playthrough of the game, and I'm having fun right now, and it's not just because I'm streaming it, but I like, you know, the pace of the game and all of this, and this is cool for me. So if you're, especially if, I mean, the game's on Game Pass, right? So that's a no-brainer. If you're on console, if you have access to Game Pass, then, you know, there's no reason not to fucking play it. But if you're willing to sink the amount of money that this game costs, and you're going like, I just want to, you know, level 2 or 3 of the characters, I'm going to get like my 30 hours out of it, my 40 hours out of it, and then I'm going to move on, then yeah, then I think you can do that. I think you're gonna have fun. The frustration of this game comes when you go like, okay, cool, I want to build like a sick fucking build that I can farm endgame content with like super easily, and that I can just get legendaries, lots of them, and that I can carry people through expeditions and whatever. And then you realize the time investment that most likely that's going to cost you, and how frustrating it's going to be when you don't get the things that you want to drop, and when those things do drop, they drop at like not the level that you want or whatever. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Is that how vastly different the games, you know, the experience of the game can be from one person to the next. Where you can have someone, and I'll say this, like, I haven't really experienced a shitload of bugs and bad, and I'm lucky like that, right? But I know other people that have basically not been able to play the game since launch, because it's been either login issues, or it's been, you know, they bought the game because they specifically want to play it co-op. They have no interest whatsoever in playing it single, and so they just can't get that to work because either the cross play is fucking out, or, you know, they have issues with connecting to other players, or, you know, whatever. So yeah, it's weird. The thing is that there's this inconsistency between what people are able to enjoy, and, you know, one guy can't even, you know, start the game up. Michael, I wasn't gonna do tier 3 mods for like armor. I wasn't gonna be like you know, like spicing up the build with tier 3 mods on the armor and stuff, but for the weapons, definitely. I said at the beginning that I have 2 weapons prepped for level 10. That's just gonna make the shot through to 30 a lot easier. So that's basically why I did that. I never wanted to do this as if like I was like a fresh character that I had to do this, because that's completely different. So this was always going to be an idea of, you know, just leveling up another character when you already have, you know, one doing CT15 or whatever. Agreed on Anthem. Definitely, Martin, I agree on that. Warden Majan, I agree with you on Fortress, which to me means that, and I don't know how reluctant they are gonna be to nerf now again after the massive, you know, kickback that they got from, or rather pushback that they got from nerfing the first, you know, bunch of stuff they did in that first week. But I don't see how Fortress remains the way that it works right now if they're trying to get people to use other mods, because I absolutely agree. Fortress is literally on everybody's weapons when they're pushing like either fast clears or really efficient clears of CT15 expeditions. You're welcome, Solid Snake. I hope that I don't know if I made your decision harder or easier, but I hope it helped out. Jesus, that's suddenly like a whole bunch of people. How did you get past me? Yes, Van, I did consider your welcome to the stream, by the way. I did consider your suggestion to play Pyro, but actually the community won that one. I let it up to a poll, and the last time I checked before I sort of jumped into this was that Pyro was leading by like 3%. It was almost Devastator. I would have been happy with both. I did not want it to be Trickster, so as long as it ended up being Pyro and Devastator, I was going to be fine with that. Not that I have I don't have anything against Trickster. It's just Trickster I feel is probably the character class that you really need the most. I know that you need like 3-piece Akari or whatever, and you need the commander set and everything like that for Devastator, but I've read too many people, crying about not getting Utagagi's cowl for Trickster, so I didn't want to do that to myself. At least not now. I'm not looking to get like frustrated. so I was just glad it ended up not being Trickster. So yeah. But I'm having fun with the Pyro. Still kind of playing it a little bit too much with the gunplay, but I'm getting there. Using skills. Dude, that guy looked like Boba Fett. Did you check with the aerial? They kind of look like that. I like that suggestion. Death chains and anomaly enhancement. I'll definitely give that a little look-see. Get blown up. Oh. Ooh, I love that. When it goes boom and takes like a whole bunch of guys. Really, Jeff Bullet takes a whole bunch of people with him. That is just so satisfying. Go boom, go boom. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What is it showing me? Yeah, no. Stop. What am I doing? Yeah, transmog would be cool. I dig it. I'm happy with the way that my my Technomancer looks, but I think I got lucky, honestly, because it just kind of happened that I ended up with the gear and the look that I did. But then my Trickster and my Devastator, they look like fucking rodeo clowns. So not good. Okay, enough with the exploding barrels and shit. I'm like getting jostled around like... Dude, this gun is dealing like a shitload of damage. It feels weird not using it. Is there a crate somewhere? I thought I missed one. Alejandro, I am staying in tier 1 because it's the most efficient way for you to get to level 30 because there's no real XP. I mean, there's like a 4 to 7% XP increase with each world tier that you go up, but exponentially the difficulty that comes with that just doesn't make it worth it. It's better to just push through to 30 and then either then optimize your gear and push to world tier 15 or just start doing expeditions. Thanks, Solid. I appreciate it. Compliment. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you, man. Jupiter's Legacy is fun, right? Imagine what they could have done with that series if they had more money. Maybe down the line, you know, if it's a success, that's what happens. But it's a lot of fun. I think I went in with, I wouldn't say low expectations, but you know, I wasn't like expecting, you know, MCU or some shit like that. So I was happy with what I got. I'm not done with it yet. I think I'm on episode 5 now, so please no spoilers. But yeah, I dig it. So you recommend stay in tier 1 until expeditions? I do. I mean, it's entirely up to you. And it's not that it's impossible that you can't level up world tier all the way. It's just it's gonna make it take longer, and you might hit a couple of walls, especially once you get to about, I'd say world tier 10 and 11 is where it gets spicy. And then you have to have at least slightly optimized gear, otherwise the bosses are gonna shit all over you. Or they might not shit all over you, but they'll literally take like 15 minutes to kill a boss because it just has so much HP. So yeah, I mean it's up to you, but I would say like if you want to enjoy the trip and get to know the character and, you know, take it easy and everything like that, and then basically you can scale it up from once you get to level 30 and you can start getting better gear and stuff like that, then yeah, just keep it on world tier 1. Yeah, Eraser, it's definitely better than the CW shit, right? I wouldn't say that I went in expecting that, but I mean, that's kind of like become the blueprint for a lot of this TV stuff, right? So I'm glad that it didn't end up being like I mean, what's a recent good example of a CW? I guess, I mean, I don't want to insult anybody who loves like The Flash or Supergirl or whatever, but I mean, it's something like that, right? So yeah, you're welcome, Alejandro. My pleasure. Yeah, Doug, world tier 5 is good because it gives you that 2 levels of a higher gear that you can wear. That's one thing. It's slightly higher, so you're getting about, I'd say about like maybe 15 to 20, maybe 24% additional XP than you would get at world tier 1. So yeah, it does kind of like seem like a sweet spot. World tier 5 is pretty good. I think with my trickster I did, it was either 5 or 4. If I'm not mistaken, all the way through. Yes, I am glad that it's not like Thunder Force, but Thunder Force is bad though. I mean, it doesn't, you know, most things are better than Thunder Force, so yeah. I don't know if they wanted to compete with the boys, because it's kind of like different. Like I feel like the boys is much more mature, I suppose is the right You know, it's the audience is, you know, a little bit more mature, I suppose. So Outriders is better than Thunder Force. A walk in the fucking park is better than Thunder Force. Invincible is really good. Watch it. Definitely watch it. I cannot recommend that enough, especially if you've read the comics by any chance. It's really good. The Boys is, I mean, that's also a graphic novel, right? Yeah, it's definitely like a parody of the superhero genre, right? Like, I mean, the graphic novels are phenomenal. It's so good. Like, I cannot recommend The Boys enough. The entire how do you call it? This entire series. If you can get a hold of it, if you can read it, that and Invincible. Let me just put both of those. You can't go wrong. That is good shit. Both of those. The series, The Boys, made some, I would say, changes that to the comic story that I don't necessarily, you know, like love, but I'm okay with it. I get it that it has to have a different identity, but Invincible, on the other hand, is in a way a lot more true to the material, and they just did it really well. But Invincible, the quality is like top notch. It's really, if you're looking for something fun to watch, and especially if you have I mean, if you're a fan of the material, then obviously you'll watch it already. I won't have to tell you to do it. But if you know nothing about Invincible, don't go to Wikipedia. Don't read up about it. Don't go read the comics. Nothing. Just watch the series and get your mind fucking blown. Blown. Ow. Yeah, I know what you mean. I used to collect comics when I was younger. So I do actually. I should put a picture of that on in this. Well, I mean, what do you call this? A studio in this room. I have some of my more prized comics actually framed up on the wall. I'll put a picture of it online. So yeah, I really liked it, and I really like collecting them, but it got to be really expensive. So these days I just I mean, if I find out something that's really good, then I try and get hold of it and I order it. But otherwise, you know, I just read it online. Dude, I see you're already getting as irritating as you are at level fucking 30. Increases skill damage by 8 against marked enemies. Yum. Reduce elite damage. I don't have to worry too much about elites for now, so that's a no-brainer.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the channel, Top Notch. Thanks for the sub. If you're here by any chance, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Was there like a whole bunch of these coming through now? Let me get another one. Ginger bro, welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Is it gonna like trigger all of these alerts now as it's catching up?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's gonna get irritating very soon. I need to maybe take the audio out. I mean, I love the subs, right? But I need to might take the audio out. RJ, for real, I do not have any kids. Not yet. Let me put it that way. Come on, kite towards me, let's go. I am doing everything, so I'm gonna do the hunts. I'm gonna do whatever is on the level as I'm going. So I'm doing side quests, I'm doing historian missions, I'll do hunts, I'll do bounties, I'll do everything. So Tristan, when I was doing the research or whatever, when I was prepping the material for the attributes video that I did, in not just the games wiki but in other places, you can see that resistance piercing and crit chance are actually featured as like being attributes that are not primary, not secondary, but they are listed in the game, and it mentions there. And this is I mean, whether this is true from the wiki or not, but I found it interesting. It mentions there that these would in rare cases roll on weapons, which I don't know if anybody else has seen a weapon with crit chance or something like that rolling on it as a stat. I haven't, but it seems like these two might have actually been in the primary and secondary pool at some point during the game's development, and then they pulled it. And I think that's because obviously crit in this game is kind of weird, right? Because you just have to hit the thing's crit spot, and then that's a crit, right? So the crit chance is a strange one. But yeah, I found it interesting that it seemed like that had been a stat that was planned, and just never actually used. I'm just gonna go blah 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 blah. I'm literally using no logic here. I'm just picking I'll concentrate on this once I get to, like, let's say epics around that time. So I'm literally just taking whatever has the most armor at the moment right now. I'm not using volcanic ground, so in this case I might not. I'm just gonna inflict ash on enemies within. Oh cool, when you actually okay, I've got yeah, I'll go return these historian ones when I've got a bunch of them stacked up. I'm gonna go back now. Oh, I should customize my hog or my my hog. No, wait, that's something else. I didn't customize my truck. Oh, this is the dude that's stuck in the porta potty. Yeah, I remember this quest. This guy has got to be extremely high on some. I mean, he's doing well. He's obviously doing drugs, but this guy's like high on coke or something. They got this far too realistic that somebody wasn't giving them like guidance as to this is what someone would be like if they're really high right now. The lift's in there, right? Against the wall there. Yeah. Yeah, space cocaine for sure. We're making good progress. In terms of, we're like 12 now. How long has it been? Like 2 hours and like some spare change. 2 hours and a half. Ooh, that was. Dude, if I had just the cookie cutter build for this DLC rifle, which you know is like the bone shrapnel and ooh, killing spree, then that just rips groups of enemies up. It's ridiculously powerful. Explode. Ooh, love it. I feel like the anomaly is like starting to do like decent damage now. Like, I dig it. Don't make me fucking chase you. Nice, Michael. Doug, I too have heard similar rumors about space cocaine. On the internet, of course. Get the fuck over. Oh. That foreman just got toasted. Oh man, I should have named this character Scorpion. And then just used like that pull ability and just kept saying get over here the whole time. That's like a missed opportunity I'm gonna regret for a while. There's always this one lonely. There was already a key there. Go away. Some of the story points in this game, I mean, the story is definitely not the strong point of the game, but some of it is kind of good. It's not too bad written, right? Like, you know, like this part, for instance, with the guy that's, you know, like, you know, he's only used to being like a dude that's being dominated by other people, and he has to work for them. So yeah, some of it's written well. I just the whole the back part of the game, like let's say like the last 3 levels or something, once you know it ends, you know who, what is it, Urgak or whatever, I fucking hate this name. Once you know who that is and everything, then it's just like, ugh, the story is just gets dumb. Ooh, I could get 2 thermal bombs. I like the sound of that. I do like it. Give me the 2 thermal bombs. Oh, I had it already. Son of a bitch. Okay, well. Dude, I just cannot get... Or did I swap it out or something? Have I not been able to get like a blue chest piece? I don't look too bad. This is not too bad. Like I can live with this. This is okay. How do I've forgotten now. How do I get down here? It's down that ramp, right? Because I want to go do the historian, and then there's one more nature's call. Yeah. Is it still down there? Oh yeah, you just keep going on. Am I going the right? Yeah. You know, do you know what's a pet peeve for me? This game's map is ass. It's just like really bad. Like this thing doesn't always work, and sometimes it's literally just telling you to go back, and then it takes you to a, you know, like a point, and then it just tells you to use that point, and then just suddenly resets, and then it knows where to go. So the map in this game is it literally doesn't really do anything. It's kind of like a waste. Okay guys, let's do the explosion dance. You could just farm out like a whole bunch of... Go away. Ooh, I can't wait until I have some decent cooldown reduction and I can use my abilities more often. That'll just be sweet. Ooh, I missed an opportunity here that I could have trapped these fucking guys as they came out. Don't worry. It's all good. I miss the explosions when you shoot guys with bone shrapnel though. It's like super satisfying. Okay. Yeah, that when the sniper girl gets it, I was like, okay, wow, this game is like it wants to be The Walking Dead. Like, it has no problem with just like murdering people straight off the bat that you might, you know, like and want to keep around. So, oh, do I? Come on, man. I need to speak to him at the door.
Come on, get out of there. You out of your mind? I ain't leaving this here shit.
Ethan, no, I have not RP'd this game because I think that the character that you play is like a straight up sociopath. Like, I don't know if you watch the cutscenes of him just blasting these bounty hunt guys that he does, and especially at the beginning, that very first cutscene where you're there and then that Asian, like the old guy that's like, hey, I've got some nice items for you, and then he just gets like shot and then you just like blow the other guy away. It's just like the character that you play is such a fucking like cold asshole. So yeah, so no, I haven't RP'd that, but it would be interesting. You'd basically be like, is chaotic evil, like, is that a fair summation? Is it chaotic evil, or because it's definitely not, I don't know, maybe chaotic evil is a little bit too as a, it's gonna be close to that, right?
There's more. They're coming. Oh God, we're gonna die. Okay, pull your pants up already. No one's gonna die but some monsters.
Oh, I'm still, that's reading chat, and then this Perforo is like, well, since you're not watching me, let me just Super Mario you. Oh, let me just pick these little assholes off all the way over there. No. There we go. So satisfying. I mean, well, it's even more satisfying if I actually hit the shots. But as I understand it, this is like the shit that's almost impossible to do on console. Or am I basically playing now as if I'm on console? There we go. Come on, bunch up nicely together. Good boys. I think my music died, so I might need to just quickly... Okay, let me use this opportunity to quickly sort out the music. Bro. Sorted. Okay. Okay, my dude, you can come out of the porta potty. It's all good. Thermal boom. I already have that. I have all three of these mods already, so it doesn't matter. So this is, yeah, this was the volcanic rounds. Nope, still no blue. That looks like the Doom Marine's helmet. See, like this shit pisses me off because this just looks dumb together, right? Why? This is such a slow romantic song. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to set the mood here. Maybe I should dim the lights a little bit. Yeah, like the helmet doesn't even have a visor. I mean, it's just like open. It looks stupid. Question. You're welcome. I'm glad that you enjoy the videos. I'm glad that they help out if they do. Makes it worth it. Ethan, neutral evil. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah. That makes maybe chaotic neutral. No, I gotta say, it's gotta be like evil something. Because it's also like, you just walk through bullets, you're like, yeah, I'm a fucking badass, like, I don't care about anything, you know? You make people like, this guy was cool, this dude I liked. I thought this whole story with him was gonna go a lot further, and it just went like... Yeah, old Seth was pretty badass. I digged him. Go away. Okay. At this point in time, it actually looks like I'm trying to. Is there some kind of like an achievement I can still unlock for rolling onto mines? Because I'm probably halfway there. Maybe even further than halfway. Oh. See, like this shit, like, come on, let me kill you on the ropes.
They won't be trying that stunt again.
Those were only scouts. If they haven't alerted others to her presence,
Yeah, I feel like all the cool characters basically just die. Like, and you're just left with like some of the like not so cool ones. Dude, you are gonna get fucking pasted. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's this last dude? Come on. That guy became one with the fence. Tiago is have you guys had the bug where Tiago's eyes are like, you can't see his eyes, so they're just like black holes? That's not something I enjoyed seeing the first time. And it was late at night, I was farming and I turned and I was like, what is this fresh hell? Yeah, I love how Tiago is this like dude who's just, you know, toking the Tuka sap, and he's just like this laid back bro. I wish he'd like not smoke so much. Maybe he'd remember to restock his shop. That would be pretty cool. Isn't this also like the quest where you basically, yeah, you go find the daughter and then she's with this dude and they're like having a domestic squabble and you're just like, fuck this, I'm out. And then you just walk away and it's quest completed. Like, what a weird, and I actually gave like decent XP. This is such a weird quest. Oh, here we go. That almost looked like, I thought that dude standing there was like another player. I'm like, wait a minute, this is new. Check, because of the light. Another player has invaded my game. Yeah, I think it's entirely possible that him and August were having a wee bit of an affair there. That one cutscene where August makes that really weird scream, oh, it is so cringe. Sorry, gotta get in my seat. Warden, I'm actually open to anything. I do want to do the Akari build because of course that's kind of like the de facto, you know, strong Pyromancer build, so definitely that. But I've also seen some people combine like the Lich pieces and the Akari piece, although I mean you're not going to get the level 3, you know, a bonus. And honestly, I do also just want to make like a because I'm, you know, stupid like that. I just want to make a bullet build for the pyro as well, and I want to see if I can maybe build something that works around crit and just like gets as much crit stacked on it or something like that. I originally wanted to do that with the techno, but then I just ended up abandoning that idea. But I might try that with this. Oh, dude, William, 20 minutes and it's time for beer, right? I don't have any beer here, but 20 minutes is gonna be 11. I might pour myself a little cold, refreshing beverage as well, because I'm literally, I don't know if you guys can see with the camera if it's big enough or something. Like I feel like I must be like so shiny from, I'm literally sitting here and perspiring. It's ridiculous. It is so hot in this fucking room. Like, this is cool though, right? Because I'm burning calories as I sit here, because just from sweating. So this is like a workout all on its own. So I'm not complaining, you know, like burn calories while you game. That's what I'm talking about. I was just here an hour ago and I murdered you. Did your friends not tell you I'll be passing through here? I think I missed it. You're welcome, Shadow. I appreciate the support. And welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to everything. I'm glad that I'm able to make something that you can find useful. Here we go. Chaotic Evil. Nothing. It's not like, hey, dude, how are you? I'm Judge, Jury, Execution. Yeah, he's like Judge Dredd. Well, sort of. Yeah, it's the same reason why I like Bone Shrapnel, Mateus. It's just so satisfying, like shooting and it explodes and kills like a whole bunch of stuff. There's 2 hunts here. Let me go. One of them is a fucking bird. I remember the first time I did this Cold Claw. This thing, I think I was world tier 8 or 9, and he wrecked me. That was just not fun at all. Oh, Kelly's tears. Hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Interesting name you have there. Thanks, Rory. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you enjoy the content, and I'm glad that you stopped by. Thanks for the support. Oh man, 2 Cold Claw with 2 shotguns? No, thank you. No. No. I agree, this is a cool community, and I mean, yeah, it's really great having you all here. I really appreciate the support. I mean, I've been saying it on and off to people here and there, but I mean, that actually goes just for everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Ooh, I caught him right in the air with that. That's what you get, you jumping bastard. Kyle, oh, I hope I'm saying the name right. But yeah, the world tier 1 is just faster leveling. There's not really any real benefit to putting up your world tier as well. It's just gonna make everything take a lot longer. Stuff has a lot more health, and your gear is not optimized to you know, compensate for that. So it's better to get to a point where you have more, you know, decent stuff, and then you just push it from there. Where is Cold Claw? There we go. You can fucking eat this right here. Yeah, sit down on the floor. And let me give you one of these, and one of these, and that, and then bye. Oof, that's the way that thing is supposed to die. A whole bird. Rory, so I don't, yeah. The short answer to that is yes, I work with spreadsheets a lot. I work with Excel a lot. So yeah, that's just kind of like how my head works. And how I approach this sort of thing is, like, honestly, I could just show you all here. Like, I have just notebooks and notebooks. Like, check this out. I don't know if you can see this. They're just lying here, and you know, I just make notes while I play and stuff, and then I end up putting all of that into Excel, and you know, trying to build. So that's just like how my head works. That's how I gather the information and make my decisions on builds and blah 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 blah. So yeah, that's just the way that I started approaching the content, really. Like in a weird way, sometimes that's even more fun for me than the actual game, is the theory crafting, which is weird, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I hope the devs keep going. Oh, I haven't reloaded my gun in a while. I did the thing again, didn't I? Luckily, this time around I got a hell of a lot of abilities, so that's okay. I'm just gonna have to smoke all of you with this shit. Here you go. Dude, you are in so much shit. I should warn you that discovering two things that don't work is described by causing you to lose. As a pyro main, I feel I should warn you that I discovered two things that do not work as described for pyro specifically. The node with fire and anomaly only gives 12k AP instead of 12% AP. Well, thanks for that, Shadow. I appreciate that clarification. Much appreciated. I just actually don't even want to look at my character with this stupid fucking helmet on. I don't care about that for now. Yeah, let me just get that. Please, let me just... Yes. Is it the same shit? I don't... That's better. I don't care. Fuck it. It's better. I mean, this looks like my head's really uncomfortable in it because it's so small, but you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. Let's keep that for now. What's this got on? Be activated. So I'm gonna lose my second one, but this is gonna increase the explosive damage, and it's only 3 points more ammo. I'm gonna leave so I have the 2 extra thermal bombs for now. Better pistola. I'm gonna get rid of all of these. And then I need to start leveling these up. Luckily, I have quite a bit of titanium and iron that I put on the character as a given. I am quickly gonna go to the bathroom. Give me 2 seconds. It's gonna be longer than 2 seconds, but bear with me. Oh, I'm back. Let me see. You're welcome, Spirit. Thanks for the support and watching. Yeah, I think right now they, as much as I want new stuff, their focus should definitely be on actually fixing the stuff we have so that everybody can enjoy it. Okay, let's go. I think yeah, I'm good to go, right? I can go back. Jacob, let's book. Wait, maybe just upgrade my gun a little bit. So this guy. Yeah, I know how the crafting works, my son. Ooh, that's already doing 580 now. Sexy. Okay, I got those two. Yeah, there's Mr. the Perforator. The Pervertator. Let me just go take him quickly. I do also want to fight one of those big, you know, walker things that they kind of showed you in the game, and they're like, oh, you don't want any of this. These things are so fucking deadly. They're like crazy. And I was thinking like, this means we're gonna see one down the line, aren't we? And yeah, that just didn't happen. That's the wrong way. This is the right way. Cheers, Warden. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the support. Well, another sociopath kill coming up. I don't know if there'll be an Outriders 2, to be honest. I don't know. Well, I mean, I suppose I could do some research into that, but see, I mean, the game launched on Game Pass, right? And so I know that there's this correlation that Game Pass doesn't necessarily mean that the game doesn't sell well, but obviously, you know, it didn't sell to those people, and then, you know, stuff started going bad, you know, and so that's obviously affected. Oh yeah, I skipped the old favorite, the captain. We haven't done that yet. So so I don't know if that's hurt the game's sales, but I don't think it did that well, to be honest. I don't think so. And yeah, I think that's obviously hurted our chances of seeing an expansion or a sequel. Cheers, James. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate the support. Have a great night. What's left of it. Man, I have to say, I'm starting to love the spell slinging. Like, just, you know, going into combat and just, like, throwing a whole bunch of shit at people. I just think it's so good. And I'm actually going to pick up some ammo now. Don't worry. I promise. So with the trickster, you used to just jump over there, murk that one dude, run down over there, jump onto the captain, kill him, cross your fingers for some sweet, sweet loots, and rinse repeat. I did the demo because when I started farming him, so I guess I'm not going to count the ones that I didn't count beforehand, but I did 844 runs of this captain, documenting each one of those runs. 844. It was like the most effort I've ever put into anything, you know, in my recent memory, and it wasn't even the fucking game, right? It was the demo. With great water drinking comes great responsibility. I really, because it's so hot in here, I thought I'd be going to the bathroom a whole lot more than I actually need to go, but I'm literally burning through all of that in sweat. There we go. Why can't I fight you, sir? I'm pretty sure at level 30 with my level 50 gear, I could give you a run for your money. He did not drop me a legendary. Fucking cheeky captain. Man, I wish I could. I'd even just put a couple of bullets in him so he steps on me and insta-gibbs me. But, you know, it's not in the cards, fellas. It's not in the cards. Okay, we get Brickhead. I almost said Prickhead. Yes, Alex, this game is available. If you have Game Pass, it's available on there for free, but I mean, you know, for the price of Game Pass. Otherwise, yeah, it's available. Oh, show. See, like, this is showing me here, but okay, there we go. I was about to say, like, can I go that way, but I couldn't remember if you have to go down the lift at the back. But anyway, I'm going the right way, so I'm going down here, and I wanna, yeah, okay. I should have probably just used the teleport thingy, but it's fine. I'll just run it through. Oh really? Fanbot. So that's interesting. So they've disabled the demo? No, I don't know. That's weird. Because that was also something else which I thought was cool, is that they even kept the demo live after the game came out, which is like a really nice gesture, you know, basically saying, you know what, still try before you buy, you know, we're not taking it away now to kind of trick you into buying the game or something. But I might need to check into that. Get out from behind that barrier. So stupid you can't shoot these guys. Let me guess, that ability also didn't hit. Dude, this gun is just fucking melting these dudes.
This should be interesting. Might as well put my skills to good use.
This was on PC before the game actually came out. Oh, okay. That's strange. But I mean, this game has so many issues, you know, depending on who's... I've never seen a game with so many diverse, you know, problems. Like some guys are like, yeah, I can't launch into the game at all. Some guys are launching into the game, but they're like, no, as soon as I, you know, go in, I get a fucking, you know, engine error. And then you get other people that can play single player fine, but as soon as they go co-op, the game, you know, loses its mind. So there's literally so many things. It's not like 3 or 4 things that are wrong with, you know, that it's like a smorgasbord of shit that's wrong with the game. So I can only imagine how frustrating it must be from a tech perspective, because they're like, Jesus, what do we fix first, you know? I mean, my suggestion to them is to fix the co-op first, but yeah, it must be hella frustrating. Brickhead, you more like a briquette. You never stood a chance, my son. Matthias, yeah, so actually, I mean, yeah, I'm in Denmark, so it's nice one, Doug, with he's getting hot because he's playing Pyromancer. Yeah, but it's the PC is making the room like super hot for sure. But how my apartment is, it also catches like the late sun before the sun goes down, so it's just like super hot. But yeah, my PC does make it like terribly hot in here, so I need to look at like a aircon solution or something. Over here. Yeah, the signing in issues, the only time I had that was obviously with launch weekend, because that was, you know, a shit show. Other than that, I've, you know, never really had, I've really never had really any issues with the game, to be honest. I have the damage mitigation fucking problem right now, but I mean, that's like mostly everybody has that, except, you know, a select few people are going like, no, the game's working the way it's supposed to, you need to learn to play, blah 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 blah. But yeah, Hendrik, I am not actually Danish. I mean, I suppose you could say I'm South African, but I'm actually from a country called Namibia, which is just above South Africa. So no, I moved out here a couple of years ago for work. So yeah. I mean, it would be like a compliment if you say that I sound Scandinavian, because hopefully that's gonna make it easier for me to learn the language, which I'm really struggling with at the moment right now. So I'll take it. Yes, Tommy, staying on world tier 1 because it's the easiest way through, and upgrading the world tier doesn't really give us any additional benefit. You get a small amount of additional XP, but it's not worth the drama. And then we'll just up the tier once we get some decent gear. We can start pushing it. Hello, beasties. This is what it's about though with a pyro, because you can funnel them so nicely, all the beasts like running at you. Like this is my jam. And I assume it's the same for the Devastator. And just make them all like run at you in a nice little line. Come, little ones. Come, let's get a nice big batch of you together. No, you're gonna fucking ruin it, aren't you? Dude. You're not all gonna stand together. How am I gonna hit you all with one blast wave? Yeah, the missing heart bug is a funny one. I've seen that on our buddies as well. And of course, that was famously the issue that Angry Joe had with the game, which caused him to rage so much, is that he had the no HUD bug like really badly. So yeah. Henrik, I love it here. I really do. You know, the people are friendly. I like the work that I do. I love the beer. I like the weather. As like, I prefer colder than hotter, and obviously this year it's longer colder than it is hot, so I like that. I like the snow. I like it when the days are really, you know, short and you have like these long nights. That's just kind of like my vibe. I really dig it. So yeah, I love it. I love it. I mean, we've all had a hard time now with good old Corona. And it happened at a weird time when we were sort of like just starting to see the countryside and trying different things and so on. But I mean, it'll get better now once we can start moving around and everything. But yeah, I dig it. I dig it. The Danes are my kind of people. Belching Beaver Peanut Butter Stout. That sounds fucking legit. I like the sound of that. I've never had something like that. I'm a sucker for any kind of Weiss beer. So if it's a Weiss, you know, you had me at a low. You know, I'm not super picky when it comes to, you know, which beers I drink and everything like that. If I want something that's light and that I can have a lot of, then obviously I favor a like a Pilsner or something like that, because it's just easy to drink, and like I said, it's not like a severe bloat situation that you deal with. I am also a huge fan of Guinness. So if you give me a choice of a bunch of stuff, but you have Guinness in there, then I'll probably end up taking Guinness. I just fucking enjoy it so much. It's so good. Like, if I could get like Guinness on tap in this room here, I would do it. Like, no questions. So yeah, that I would say probably then that would make Guinness probably one of my favorite, I suppose. But I mean, the thing I like about it is you can literally, you know, even if you're going to the same place the whole time and drinking beer here, you can try a new beer fucking every time, and you're gonna take a while before you actually start running into like doubles or something like that. Like, there's a place here called War Pigs that has like, they have 22 beers on tap, which are all craft that they rotate. And they bring some of them back, like if they're like really popular, but a lot of the times you're having something that it's probably like a one-time thing, which is cool. I mean, I if you find something you really like and then you kind of go the next time and it's not there anymore, like, god damn, I was really in the mood for that. But I dig that, and War Pigs is like a real pleasure of mine. Like, I just love that shit. Did I just kill that elite like while I was talking about beer, and I don't even see the bullets hit it? Like, oh my god. Okay. Need to try German beer. Yeah, look, I'm like I said, I'm from Germany, so I'm from Germany, sorry. I'm from Namibia, so Namibia is like this like old German colony, right? So a lot of the beer that you have in Namibia is German beer. So yeah, I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan, and that's why I said I like Weiss beer. So Where the fuck is this quest going? This way. So yeah, I'm definitely a fan of that. And of course, I mean, if you're having, dude, see, like this thing is showing me like you gotta still go back there, and that is where we just did the brood mother. So luckily I know it's down this way, but thank you, Compass. You make everything worthwhile. No, I don't raise the world tier until I get to 30, and then at 30, and I've done this way twice now with other characters. At 30, I blast all the way through to world tier 15, and I do that by repeating the hunts, the historian, and the bounties, because then you also get access to more legendary. So you're building up your legendary pool. Maybe you get 1 or 2 pieces of Akari or something like that. That's at least what I'm hoping how this is going to turn out. But I'll only do that at 30. I'm not going to push up the world tier before then. That is something that I like about the Devastators, how you can just jump over that fucking chasm there now. Devastator will definitely be next. So after I finish, is this thing? Yeah, this is bugging out. Here she comes to save the day. Guess not. Why are they all running so skewed? That is weird. It's like they were all like off kilter. Yeah, I am also a huge fan of beer culture. Oh, Cody, I'm so envious of that PS5 and Returnal. That's something like as soon as I can get my hands on that, I'll be jumping all over that. I would love it. You mean the haptic feedback on the controller and everything is really like cool? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What's the easiest way for me to get to this a-hole? So here in the camp, yeah, and then I just go down through and then downstairs. Gotcha. Yeah, I think like for me, Returnal is for me is the first reason to really get hold of a PS5. 100%. I want to play Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and obviously a lot of the other stuff I just want to replay on PS5. But Returnal is like the first, and I mean it's like a. It's not like a triple A title really. I mean it's more like an indie game, right? Because I mean it's House Marquee, which is more like an indie studio. I mean if it's a triple A and I'm talking out of my ass, then just tell me. But yeah, that's like my first reason that made me go like, oh shit, I need to get hold of a PS5. Like with all the other stuff, I was like, yeah, you know what, I can wait. I got other games to play. I got stuff to take care of. It'll come when it comes. But that was like going like, if I can get hold of a PS5 right now, and like then that's the game that I'll be playing. Did I leave one sad little bitch back here? Yeah. Ah, Mr. Ice. Mr. Freeze. Okay, hold on, guys. I got just what you fucking need. Where did I hear you with your sniper rifle? Well, that's what you get. Ethan, I ended up taking the jeez, wow, English fail. I ended up taking the bottom tree, so anomaly. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna push to 50 now, which will probably be after this Bloody Baron and the other quest, and then I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. I did 15 in 3.5 hours. If I can do the other 15 in another 3.5 hours, then we've got our level 30 done and dusted, and then it's just a matter of cutting through the rest of the stuff. Just come on, help me out here. Help me help you to die. I just red misted that fucking poor fool. Dude, you just shot me in the knee. Is everybody just... Okay, I mean, I do think that I'm standing in fire like an idiot, but I swear to God, it feels like everybody's shooting fucking flaming bullets. Or I'm just like going like, hey, a grenade. Let me just jump right on top of that shit. Bloody Baron, don't waste my bloody time. Have you noticed that this guy always gets stuck up here and never comes down? And then when you shoot him, then the other guy just comes and stands there as well. Check, boom. Here's the second one. There's always a... Aw, it would have been cool if that worked out, but no. Oh, wait. Haha, there he is. Check it. You see? Second guy. Always happens like that. Always gets stuck there. You have a place called I Don't Care and they have a wall of beers? That sounds crazy. Ooh, dude, you just got fucking shot, baby. There we go. This fucking bodies came rolling down the hill and killed him. Delicious. No. I think not. This dude is just like watching there, like maybe he won't see me. Everything should be okay if I just sit still here. They're all gonna come out this fucking hole. I'm gonna get it. The dinner bell has rung. Oh shit. Anomaly blades. I was gonna say, are your anomaly blades despawning anytime soon? Courtney Love, I would say, and I mean everybody else is welcome to disagree with me, but I think the lowest skill gap is probably Technomancer. I think Technomancer is hella easy to play, and also hella easy to just play well, you know, but to get like far with it. Dude, you're gonna stand up against that wall for like fucking forever and it's not gonna do anything for you. Yay, level 15. Just blow up this gun. Does the Devastator middle tree even work? I mean, that'll be like my other question. Okay, so this is just back to Trenchtown, right? Active quest mentor. What's the? Oh no, wait, I still have to do that. Which is down the steps here and everything. Yeah, I might as well just finish that. Well, actually, there's a thingy here. So let me use this to jump back. I'm with you on that, Martin. I'm a huge fan of God of War on PS4. So the sequel to that will be pretty good. Your firepower is increased by 50% of your anomaly power. I mean, that's a dead increased damage out. This is mine. Okay. All right. So that's it for the first one. I think I'm gonna cut and run here. I wanted to get to 15 the first night, and that's good. We've managed to do that in about 3.5 hours. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, but thanks everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. And next one is on Thursday, and Thursday we'll probably wrap up and get to 30 and then go from there. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the evening. You know, if you still have your day ahead of you and everything like that, have a great time, and I hope to see you guys again. Keep an eye out. I'll definitely drop a couple of more vids before Thursday. That's the plan. I got some plans, but thanks a lot, and take care. Cheers.